says we're live, but it's black. Oh, here we go. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Lori, Glenda, Jeannie, Betty, Lena, Sandy, Ron, Susan, Donna, Dawn, Leilani, Robin, Deb, Kyle, Bonnie, Jerry, Trish, Stephanie, Patricia, Deborah, Kimberly, Vivian, Jennifer, Kiona, Diane, Patricia, Diane, Carrie, Heather, Eva, Wendy, Millie, Terry, Estee, Jean, Catherine, Erica, Patricia, Sonia, Mary Jane, Margarita, Sonia, Kathy Ann, Lisa, Darlene, Beth, Patricia, and Angela. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is my son, Alex, in case you guys are new here.
Or if you forgot.
Yeah. His name is Beard Adventures on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, too.
Yeah, that's my real name. It's Beard Adventures.
His real name is Alex.
What?
His real name is Alexander David Cato.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to make 2 cards. I didn't make the other one ahead of time. Alex made this one. This one was his idea, but then I designed it. I designed it kind of ugly first, and then I changed my whole mind, and then I made this card.
No, you didn't. I made that card.
I designed it, though.
Yeah, but you didn't make it.
No. He put it together and made it. So today we're doing, this is the front of the card. Hope you have A. And on the inside, it also repeats the A, which is a mistake, but we just realized that a little while ago. And I fixed the file. For everyone who supports this channel, you already have access to both of these cards we're doing today. And I fixed it so it doesn't repeat the A. So here's the inside. So you open it up. Wait, that is so bright. There. Hope you have a magical day. Except for the A is missing now in the file. But it's a little pot of gold, the rainbow. You could add, we actually didn't even put all the gold. And we also, this was our test cut. I also changed the file a teeny bit to make this easier because it's so thick. And this, you can't even open it all the way. So I changed it just a bit. We're going to see if that works better because we haven't tested that. We're testing that today.
Yeah.
But I think it will. So
you click on the chat site.
Yeah, you can't read the chat.
I mean,
there you go.
I could look at it on my phone, but...
Okay, so first we're going to do a fish card.
You are.
Yes. And I also want to say, we cut out the inside of the fish card like 2 weeks ago, and I never really had a front. And I'm like, I got to design the front of the card. So then I designed the front of the card with the same words that are on the inside. So we shared that one last Thursday night when we weren't able to make it. So that card, the file is fixed, but on the card you see me put together today, it has writing on the inside that won't be there in the file because it says the same thing as it says on the front. So just so you know, I'm going to show you how to put these cards together, and they're going to look pretty, but the words aren't all.
You could basically...
They're just doubled. They're okay.
You can change what it says, too.
Yeah, I already took it off and hid it in the layers panel. So if you'd like it back there, you can put it there in the layers panel. Yes, its mouth opens. The fish's mouth opens. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's head over there. Right. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use art glitter glue. I get it from May Made It. She has a great YouTube channel. I can't speak. MayMayMadeIt.com. Hoping your day goes swimmingly. Isn't that cute? And then it has little bubbles. And then it has the little fish tail. just coming this way because the fish is inside. And do you guys see the color, the paper I used? This is the new favorite paper.
Her new favorite.
My new favorite paper.
It is a good paper. And why didn't you change up the wording? Because you didn't want to...
Oh, because I didn't want to waste this paper. I couldn't just not use this paper. It's beautiful. So I'm like, so it says it here on the inside. The file does not say that anymore. I took it off. But it says this on the inside and outside. But you know, it's just the most beautiful paper. There is a link to this paper pack in the description of the video. And it's, I can't remember the name.
Winter Sparkle?
Yeah, I was thinking Winter Sparkle, but...
It is Winter
Either
Sparkle.
that or Second Boss.
It's Winter Sparkle.
Yeah, and then this one, that is like mermaid scale. Today it's fish scale. Is Mystic. This is from one of my other favorite paper packs that came out last year. And then this will be the inside of the mouth. It'll say happy birthday of the fish. Okay? So these have a score line. So when you get files from me, this file is completely free except for maybe the font. The font is Lemonade. This has a score line. And if you if you don't own that font or you don't want to pay for that font, you can just change the font on the file and add your own. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm missing a circle.
You shouldn't be. All the pieces should be there.
Do you see another white circle?
No.
Here. I'm going to give you a job. Cut out a little white circle with scissors.
What?
We
That's
just in
not
this
gonna work
size.
right.
Here. Oh, I know you can do. You can trace it.
Yeah, that's still
There. Take that.
just with white
Okay.
cardstock.
Yep.
Alright.
So I'm gonna fold this card. This has a slit in the middle here. And then it has score lines. I don't think you can see them. I might be able to see them better here. And we're gonna pull these out and kind of bend
You're gonna pull them out.
where the score lines are. See how that is? So then this one, pull out that way, and then kind of bend on each side. And if you can't see it, you kind of know where the score line goes, and if you start bending it, it just shows up for you. Yes, and the paper is on sale, and it's the last day of the sale. So the paper is 40% off. And then you can use my code, I am happy, and you get another 10% off. And if you have access, you get another 10% off on top of that. To use my code, you need to have $50 in your cart. So I highly suggest you do that, because why pay for shipping when you can get more product? You can buy $50 worth of product on sale and not pay $50. Okay, so then it kind of opens like that. It's not fun. Here, let's go ahead and put the fish on.
There, I made a circle.
That's good. I don't know if it matters which way these go. So we're gonna glue these pieces on top of here.
A hole punch would have been a good idea.
I don't have a hole punch that big.
The fish ate your circle.
Oh, that's what happened to it. Thought it was food. I think I forgot to feed the fish. So I'm just going to move this up to the top of the line there. Make sure the score lines are good. Pushing that in to make sure it's all good and will fold properly. Then we're going to do the top one. Oh, I could use googly eyes, but I wouldn't want to stick out too far. I'm really just lining up the score line to the bottom of the mouth.
Someone said that that is going to be a cool card for Father's Day too.
Oh yeah, you could put a fisherman or something on the front.
And
or
then
like a hook.
Like it's like wrapping around, a hook is wrapping around.
Yes, you could do like a hook is wrapping around to catch the fish. Great idea. Okay, now this has a score line. You fold that up this way because it's going to be up here on the top. This little heart-shaped fin. And then these pieces go on the side up here. I've been putting too much glue because I'm used to that thing in there and that came off, so.
And you gotta remember, I refilled the glue, so it's
yeah, I
really
know.
full.
The glue is completely full. Okay, so now we got the dots here.
Yours is going to go together a lot faster than mine.
Yes. The next card with the rainbow is not as quick as this one. And Alex is not a master card maker.
Not at all.
I think that's too much glue.
Probably. Look like it.
Yeah. So we got our fish. Now we have to put him on the front of the card.
What?
I'm going to let those eyes dry a little because I put too much glue. So now here's a fin. This one's kind of shortened a little bit just so I would know it was different. This glue comes out fast right now. I'm going to stick it this way right on the edge. So we have those little bubbles like look like they're coming from the fish. The fish is swimming inside. And then here's the inside of the card. Actually, it's the whole base of the card.
You use a bone folder there.
Yeah.
Someone got you a bone folder.
Jonah's sending lots of fishy wishes.
Fishy wishes.
I'm going to use, this is Spectrum Aqua markers. I'm going to go around the edge of this. I might color in those circles too. A little. The Cricut drew the hoping your day goes swimmingly. It also drew the circles. This is a watercolor marker.
Fill with Nuvo drops.
Oh, Yes, the bubbles would be perfect for that. We'll do that at the end. If I have, yeah.
What about those little adhesive embellishment things?
Yeah, could do that too.
I think you actually have some bubbly ones. They're not quite blue, but
Oh, those are like purple. I have these. They actually fit the size of some of them. Okay. Now to do the inside, we're going to glue down just one side first. I'm going to try to get it as straight as I can.
what are these things called?
They're embellishments. I
Okay.
don't know, like,
Just bubble
I don't even know
embellishment.
where they came from. I just don't know.
Everyone says add those bubbles.
Do I not have blue ones? I was thinking
No, I
I
didn't
did.
see.
Did you look in the blue section?
Yeah, that was right next to the blue section.
So now we're going to fold this over this way to glue that down. So I hope your day goes swimmingly. Now, I wouldn't put that there again. I took that off. Pretend that's not there. And it says happy birthday in the mouth. Isn't that the cutest?
That was a really quick card.
Yeah. Are you nervous now?
Mine's gonna take forever compared to that.
So I can answer questions while Alex is
Sure.
doing his.
I mean, that's like the next, but they're not that though. I
We
think
have
the bubbles
these.
would look better.
Yeah.
With the blue behind it, it doesn't make much of a difference.
All right. We'll put some of these on it.
And then you could add the
Oh,
whatever
that goes
those
the
new
wrong
ones are.
size. Well, that one's stuck there. I'm not doing the best job. But that's okay.
Do you have an idea of where you can get these bubbles?
No. I
mean-
imagine they came from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's like 4 or 5 years ago.
I'm sure you can look up like bubble embellishments, and you might be able to find them somewhere. Bubble adhesive embellishments.
There. That's cute. We could put some on here too.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute? Okay, do you guys think you can make this card? All you have to do in Design Space is click on the link that I share and open it up in the Design Space app and hit make it. This won't be there. But that paper is so pretty, isn't it? I love that fishy. Okay, now Alex is going to do his card.
I'll be there in just a second.
What are you doing?
I was looking for like a clover or
Oh,
like some gold.
now you want to add something to yours.
Alright. Now, since we have to make 2 rainbows here, I wanna get everything separated. So
Wait a minute.
what?
We need to put something up to the camera. It's blurry. Okay.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. So this is the original piece. This is the new piece.
Yeah, that's the new piece. I cut out that little piece for us to try it that way to see if it works a little bit better.
And added another score line. So we're gonna move that to the side. This is for the front. That's for the back. Front. Back. Front.
And I highly suggest that this card, notice there's lots of papers. So it uses a lot of mats. And it doesn't use much paper on each mat. You could use scraps. But if you're using a whole piece of paper, I would go ahead and cut 2 or 3 of these out. So you at least have the rainbow pieces and you can make it another time for somebody else, and it's already cut up. You could stick it in like a Ziploc baggie if you don't have a need for it today.
I know it looks. Don't need that. I'm making the front part first. Got all my cards everywhere here. I believe
So-
we start with red, right?
Yes.
Red. Match up.
Here, do you want to look at the card? Are you doing the
Oh.
front or the inside?
I'm doing the front first.
Okay, so
Yeah,
set
so I
this
need to
up
go
on the
this way.
Cricut. It's always good to open up Design Space to look at how it goes.
But since I already made one, I can just look up at my failure up there.
It's still a pretty good card. Yes, Deb, there is a file for this card. I've already shared it on Patreon and YouTube and Facebook to the people who support my channel. It's already on Melody Lane Inspired. So, what are you doing?
I am gluing the orange to the red. Part of the rainbow.
And so all the pieces you put to this edge, to the left edge.
Yeah, you want to... Like on here, the red is the bottom, and then it's actually stacked all the way up. So, I have no idea if you can see what I just pointed at.
Well, that was the finished rainbow. And
Yeah.
you just put one piece on at a time.
Yep.
And always line it up to the left.
Oh, well,
And the top. Like,
to
or
the
bottom.
right on this one, because we're going,
Oh, yeah, the right. I'm sorry.
going the other way. Yeah.
It's my other left. Yes, for St. Patrick's Day, it doesn't, we put a shamrock on the little pot of gold. It'd be great for Shamrock Day. For St. Patrick's Day, you could add Happy St. Patrick's Day. I put Have a Magical Day, but just because it could be for anything then.
Yeah. Also, the shamrock is, that's the access, right?
Yes. The Shamrock is in access, and the font is Lemonade in access. Everything else are free images. Thank you, Micah. Or if you don't have access, you can just change the font to a different font, and you can get rid of the Shamrock.
And put whatever you, or make your own Shamrock.
Yeah, you can choose, make one, upload one, or whatever you need.
And then if it doesn't line up perfectly at the top, you can also shave that off, right?
Yes.
So
We did do that on the inside of the other one.
yeah.
I took my scissors and cut off the top of the rainbow. So the rainbow's pretty easy. You don't have to try to line things up or measure or make sure they're all even. You just put them all on the right side. Oh, Huntress Habit says easy to make a shamrock out of hearts. Yes, I forgot about that. Could have done that.
Just match into the top there.
Alex, how are you feeling?
A lot better. Much better. And then that's just one of the inside clouds. And then for this, I'm going to use these little pop-up tabs.
Joan, I think you were accidentally hidden by somebody and I just unhid you in the chat. So he's using some pop-up squares. I think these are by ThermoWeb. And you can really just put that anywhere under the rainbow. So that's the front of the card.
That went pretty quick.
No, Corey. She says,
No.
Alex, are you moving in with Mom?
No.
My sister is here is going to be here tonight visiting,
so
so that's why he's still been here.
yeah. All right, so now
You don't glue them that way. You have to glue them to the card.
I know. I'm lining them up so I know which order to go in here. Bloop. Bloop.
And they're asking how Alex is feeling.
Doing good.
No, Joan, I think it was a mistake.
So then
Show them where the score lines are
So
if they're
there's-
just joined us.
there's like a diamond and then through the middle there.
And then a slit there.
Yeah, that's where the
So how do you do these?
I
So you
fold
kind of
them.
just bend it.
yeah. And that's gonna come up like that. Just kind of have to mess with it until it kind of pops into place. So there. We got one. And then before you make anything solid, try to line up the corners and make sure everything's good. And where's the scraper? There it is. Then you have your little chirp chirp. Or bloop bloop. Whatever you want. So this part,
so
there's
these
a score line here for the top of the fishy.
It's not a fishy.
I know.
Hello, Shadows Love on Twitch. I forgot to say we're live on YouTube and Twitch. Jesse, you can always watch later.
Make sure it's gonna fit.
Just glue down the one side first, I think. Like that? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like that's gonna throw me off, but okay.
Well,
you're the teacher.
well, I'm just guessing. Make sure you get the tip of each rainbow.
Yeah.
And line that up on the top.
I'm trying.
That looks good.
It's not.
What's wrong? That's right. Look at the other card.
I know. You just can't open it fully. Like once it's glued.
You might be able to, whoops, if you cut this little slit here, what if you think if we cut this in 2 pieces?
It would probably work fine, but don't. No, it's fine.
I can cut it.
No, stop.
See, look.
Stop. Leave it alone.
So if you think you have trouble with that, you could cut that red part into 2 pieces. Just cut on that score line, the tiny score line at the top.
Is it getting out of focus?
Yeah, but I think that's because you're not
Moving,
in there.
Right.
Lisa Marie says, Mom, it's his. Jamie says, looking great. Miss Jones says, but it's fine. How's your back doing, Alex?
It's better. Second day in a row it hasn't hurt from waking up. Like, I'm gonna put it all the way down here. I definitely think 2 pieces probably would be better for the red. Or if you just cut that V again in this one. Score line.
And every single one of colors have a small score line.
Yeah.
Some
Lots
of them have
switching back
twos.
and forth on the machine.
Yeah. That's why it takes so long for this to cut, is because every mat, except for one, I think, has a score and cut. So if you're using the maker where you're using the score wheel, it takes so long. You have to switch it for every mat. That's why I said, don't even bother just cutting 1, cut 2. Even if you're just cutting 2 of the rainbow. Claire, Joan is Miss Superklutz. I'm sorry, that's her real name is Joan.
That is way too much glue.
My code is I am happy because I want everybody to be happy. So when you type out I am happy in your Cricut code, you have to say it out loud.
I am happy.
The code won't work unless you say it.
It's not true.
Hold on, it's fuzzy.
Fuzzy wuzzy was a bear.
There, that's better.
So the inside rainbow takes a little bit longer
Than the one on the front. Yeah, you can cut the rainbow out all on one sheet if you move everything to one sheet. And if you want, I can show you that when we're done here. I can show it to you in Design Space. I didn't do that because I didn't want to remember which pieces were what. Like on the mat, because when you put them all on one mat, they become one color. Okay, so now this is the pot. Show them where the score lines are.
score line in the center, and then there's one above each leg.
Going like diagonal out.
Yeah.
So it matches that bottom piece that's popping
Right.
out. That is also a free image. I took a circle and made it an oval and then cut it and then added some more ovals for the feet and welded them together.
This one doesn't have a score line.
This piece here is just like the rim of the pot. I just thought it needed a rim, so I made one. I did not add a score line to it. You could go around that too with
Way too much.
with like a pen or something, even though it's black, like maybe a gray metallic, just to add a little shadow to it. It's not a must-have for the card. I just thought a pot looks better with a rim. Like a pot of gold, what I picture in my head.
Why did you take the pin off the glue? So much glue comes out.
Well, you can put it back in. I was just trying to take the pin out and it was stuck. And then he has the shamrock.
Which was my touch.
Joyce says you're getting very good at the card making.
Thank you. Just putting that on the bottom there. Oops. Yes, I'm putting glue on the top part of the gold. So then when I put it, it looks like it's coming out of the pot. The pot of gold.
Marlene asked, for someone who is challenged with their hands, could the rainbow be cut in print? Yes.
Yeah.
You could take the rainbow and you would need the score lines from the red piece. So if you ungroup the rainbow and, well, you know what? I'll show you in Design Space how to do that. If somebody can remind me to show how to make the rainbow print and cut. Claire's asking, how long does it take to create a card? So we already had this card base from the fish card. And so I knew I wanted to do this rainbow and pot of gold for today. And yesterday morning, we started working on it. He helped me do some of the cutting and stuff and putting it together. We spent 9 or 10 hours on it yesterday. And the base part was already finished. So it was just the rainbow and the pot and the front of the card took that long.
Definitely a lot of time goes into it. To designing and making sure everything works.
Yeah,
properly.
we were exhausted. So now he's putting some gold. Hey, put a piece of gold right on that A.
Oh, yeah.
Because the A shouldn't be there because it's already on the front. Like I said, the file I shared does not have the A there, and I moved the magical day up a little bit so it's more... So what did you do with those big globs of glue or gold?
I put them on the front of, so it looks like they're in the
Well,
pot.
you glued them to the back of the pot.
Yeah, I glued them to the back of the pot, but I put glue on the front of the glitter,
and they're cut out with Cricut glitter paper, the gold paper. Do you want to put one on the front too?
That's what I'm doing.
Like it fell out?
Yeah.
You put it right over the leg? Don't put it on the leg.
There.
Now remember, we gotta glue that onto the card.
I know. And you don't have to use all the gold pieces because there's a couple left, so I'm not going to use all of them. And then, oh, I didn't use enough glue right here.
And are they all, is the rainbow even on top?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you can still
Turn
see.
it over.
You can't
Yeah,
really
it's
see
pretty
much.
good. So yesterday it was sticking above that a little bit, so we just cut it off with scissors.
And then this is the back piece. I did glue a gold coin right on the center, of course, with the score line. So the A.
Oh yeah.
Just lining that up.
So he's just putting glue on one side. He's doing this, he's kind of spreading out the glue because yesterday he put too much glue on the card and it made it wrinkle more. And I said, well, if you spread it out, it won't do that. So if you have problems with the glue wrinkling or anything, you can spread it out. Okay, open it up.
We have extra.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put a cloud.
Just put one of them on here. All I'm doing is trying to get this guy off here. I had the
Do you want
toughest
me to
time.
do it?
No,
If you push it down,
I got it. And then we're gonna put the front on the front. Right there.
oh, you know what you didn't do? You didn't go around that cloud with the pen like you did on the other one.
And I was going to. It's not too late. I may mess up some things. That is the wrong side. We're using
Show it.
Spectrum Aqua. And
he's just going around the very edge.
I do kind of want to go kind of like what, I mean, I messed up on yesterday's, but I kind of want that a little bit more on top. This is definitely something you want to do
before you put it down.
Yeah.
And I taught him if he goes too far in, just make the whole line a little thicker in that area.
Yep. That's what I'm doing there. I messed up a lot.
It's okay. It's pretty.
Now, what's the other? This guy?
Okay, so that's a watercolor marker. So I just kind of went around the edge of it a little bit with that. And this is a water brush from Arteza. It doesn't blend in as well on this paper as it would like on Nina, or paper. Not Nina, Bristol paper or watercolor paper.
It's not too bad though. Ooh.
Don't get on the pen.
Ink, yeah, I just realized. This is my first time using this pen.
Yeah, he's never used it.
Oh, there I go again. It still doesn't look too bad though.
I'll show it up close.
No, that's when people can see how bad it actually looks. I was lying to myself. It's a pretty thick card, but
yeah. But if you do print and cut, or if you use vinyl on it,
or you draw your own rainbow.
Yeah, you could cut out just the red piece out of white paper, and you could color your own rainbow. And like, if he really wanted, if he really didn't like that cloud, he could just cut out that cloud again and put it right on top of it. So if you mess it up, you can just cut out another one.
Hope you have a magical day.
Do you guys like it? Show the shamrock. Can't.
There's a little shamrock in the front. And these guys are all popped up.
Okay, so let's go to Design Space, and I'm going to show you, here's the card. I'm going to show you how, if you were going to do print and cut, no wait, first I'm going to show you how to put things on one mat. So we have, say we have that one. We can click the dot over on the left with the 3 dots and move object. We'll just put it here with this one and move this one. So you can do this with all of them. You just have to remember which colors are what. I'm going to move this down. So you'd put black right up here, and then you can move these things. Maybe in this corner, you would do red, and then you can also take some and move this over here. So you can cut them all out on one place, but you have to remember which corner goes where. Like which color of paper you want where, because they all look black. And you can also turn these so they
fit better.
So that's how you can do more on one mat. So it'll take less time changing the scoring and that. Otherwise, you can just go up here and click like 3. And then it puts them, so you're cutting out more at a time. And then you can like put them in little baggies if you want to save them, if you don't want to make them all right now. And hit cancel. There is no mystery box today. Now, if you wanted to do this with a print and cut, let me take this. I'm going to ungroup the rainbow. So I'm going to go over here to the top and ungroup it. Oops, not that one. I always do that. Let's get this red one. I'm going to detach the score line to this. And this has a little score line here. That goes in the center of that. Okay, and we want to take those and we need to attach those. And we're just leaving those there for now. Then we're going to line back up our rainbow. Let's put the orange one. And so we're lining them all up on the left. So on this side right here, we're lining them all up. And I'm just going to put that, it's on top, so it's okay. We're going to line that up. And I'm going to move that to the back. You can also align it, select them all and click align and go to align, align left. That worked. But I was going to align top to make sure they're all aligned left and top. And now have them all selected. And then we're going to go down and click flatten, and we can't. So I guess we have to detach every single one. I didn't realize we had to do that. I'm just going to grab them here. So I'm going to grab it in the layers panel. I can see that's the blue one. I'm going to click detach. The green one in the layers panel, I'm going to click detach. And I think that's it. So let me go back to the blue one because it's underneath the green. I'm going to arrange it to the front. And now I'm going to select just the colors, not the attached score lines. And I still can't flatten. Is something... Oh, the yellow one is still attached. Okay. I'm going to send that to the back. Or, no. I don't have it selected. We're going to send that backward, backward, backward. There we go. Now let's see if we can flatten. No. What am I missing? This one is still attached, detached. So we got the orange one detached, send to the back, and then send forward once.
You got, look.
Oh, thank you, Tony. Okay, now we can flatten because there are no score lines attached. And because this was so hard, I am going to go ahead and save this as a file, and I'll share this on Melody Lane Inspired also as a print one. Okay, but we do have to... No, I can just save as.
Okay.
I can bring this to the front. And hold down my shift key and hold the rainbow and attach. And get rid of these. So I'm going to click Save as Pot of Gold Print. No, I saved it as Pot of Gold Pring. So we're going to save as, there's no way to change the title, Pot of Gold Print.
You got a new member. Wood Friend Cross.
Thank you, welcome. But we're also going to, if we're going to print one, we got to print that one too. So this one's grouped. I'm going to ungroup. And I'm going to select each rainbow. Oh, they're all selected. They're all grouped. That's good. We can just flatten. And so now we have that. And this we need to arrange in the front. And I will save. So now you can send this to your printer. And cut out all the other pieces. So you cannot flatten anything that has any score lines or anything attached to it. So I had to go through, and because each one has a score line, I had to go detach all of those and change it to print. So if you want to do print and cut, you can do it this way. It'd be much easier to put together.
It'd be a lot thinner of a card.
Yeah, it will be a lot thinner of a card too. And I think I showed you everything. So do we have any other questions? While I was doing that print, I could not read the chat. Is there any way to make the highlighted area in the layers panel darker? I think if you change, yeah, Jamie says to adjust the contrast on your computer. Some people's contrasts are different and they can't see the grid lines. One person couldn't see any grid lines at all, and it was the contrast on her computer. So do you want to go ahead and show them the cards again? Have a magical day. But inside you could put Happy St. Patrick's Day or anything you want. You can do a have a good birthday, anything you want.
Happy Father's Day with a fish.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day. Hope your day goes swimmingly. Isn't it so cute? I love that mouth. I had the eyes and I wanted to put the eyes like on the rainbow or something. Alex wouldn't let me. He said, no, Mom.
Yeah. It's not a Mario Kart. It's not Mario Kart.
On this one, it kind of separates there. And on the other one, I ended up taking a little pair of scissors and just cutting that part off because there's so many layers.
Someone asked that's a Bearded Adventure shirt. That's why I turned around.
Oh.
I made this with chalk.
He used Chalkature. Yes, you have to get my project files. I share them as a perk to the people who support this channel of $2 or more. So if you support on Patreon for only $2, you get hundreds of Design Space projects. Not just these two, you get hundreds of them. And I've made videos on not even all of them. But every video you've seen with the Design Space project, you get the file. There's hundreds.
Yeah, it does, but she doesn't have the same saying. Yes,
this card has the same saying because I cut out the inside of the card before I thought of the front of the card. I just got a little too excited about it. And so the file that I share, I took off the saying here. It's in the layers panel if you want it. So if you wanted to put something else on the front, thank you, Teresa, for the super sticker. You could put that on the inside. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Jamie.
And we thought about in this one you could put like you could almost do like a glitter bomb type thing.
Oh yeah.
You could put like gold glitter in there, or
you could put
a bunch of coins in there.
You could cut out a lot of the coins, but see, these are white on the other side, so I didn't want to do that. You could glue them together.
Yeah.
Or with you could cut out coins with the gold party foil. Make confetti.
Oh yeah.
You could put confetti inside there. Little gold confettis or glitter. Put gold glitter inside, and when they open it up, some glitter will come out. I said we're not doing that.
She has enough glitter though.
Yeah, but we don't want it all over.
We don't want to clean it up.
Tina says, how do you do a donation like Teresa? Where the chat is on the bottom, you just click the $sign.
No dollar sign.
Oh, I'm like, I don't see the $sign.
Because that's your own video?
It's because it's my own video. So on the chat, you can do that. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. And I should be here at least Thursday night. I don't think you will be.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We got family coming in town, so.
My sister's here visiting. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I will be here Thursday night. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Oh, look. Alex gave a $2 donation. All right, guys. We'll let you go. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. Toodles. That's not OBS.
I know. Yeah, wait till it's over.
Wait for me.